Why are isolated populations prone to rare genetic diseases? Imagine living in a small, secluded village where everyone is related in some way. You might think that would make your community healthier, but it actually increases the chance of rare genetic diseases popping up. That's because isolated populations have a limited pool of genes. When a small group starts a new community, they carry only a tiny part of the original gene pool. This is called the founder effect. If one of those founders carries a rare mutation, it can become common in the new population just by chance. Since these groups are cut off from others, there's little gene flow. That means no new genes are coming in to mix things up. Over time, random changes in gene frequencies, called genetic drift, can cause harmful mutations to become more common. In small populations, these random shifts happen more often and have a bigger impact. Another factor is mate choice. When people tend to marry within their community or family, it's called consanguinity. This increases the chance that two carriers of the same recessive mutation will have a child. If a child inherits two copies of a faulty gene, the disease shows up. This is why some rare diseases are more common in isolated groups. Take the Finnish population, for example. They have a group of about 36 rare diseases called the Finnish disease heritage. These are mostly recessive diseases that are rare elsewhere but more frequent there because of their history of a small founding group and population growth. Similarly, Ashkenazi Jews have higher rates of certain genetic disorders because of their long history of isolation and founder effects. Scientists find these populations like natural laboratories. The concentration of rare mutations makes it easier to study how specific genes cause diseases. They can see the effects more clearly than in diverse populations where many genes are at play. This helps researchers understand how genes work and how multiple genes might interact in surprising ways. So, isolated populations are more prone to rare genetic diseases because of founder effects, genetic drift, limited gene flow, and consanguinity. These factors work together to increase the chances of rare mutations becoming common. They also give us a peek into the strange and fascinating ways our genes can change and adapt over time.